Hey, you guys, and welcome to the Lofi Network. I want to get into some general messages with you in consideration of the Prophet's Hour, and that is the 3 a.m. hour. Generally, in that hour, the energy is more prominent, it's more resonant. It's an energy where the spirit realm, shall we say, is allowed to flow and to transition and to move. Okay, so we'll see what messages that energy has to offer us on tonight. Divine, what are the messages you have here for us concerning? Thank you. So we have harmony coming out as the number 6. We have destiny, the wheel of fortune, as number 10. And then we also have the number 8, which is positive movement forward, like the 8 of Wands. So I feel like you definitely are coming into the sense of something that seems purposeful for you. It's possible that something has been on hold, something has been on hesitation, but I feel like something no longer is stagnant because of a decision and a choice that you've made. I feel like you've decided to take a risk on something, and I feel like that risk for you is getting ready to pay off. This could be you simply putting time into something that you're creating. This could be art. This could be you moving into some sort of entrepreneurship business venture as well. This could also be you putting time into a promotion that you want to receive at work. So you're putting in the time and work and dedication in that area. Divine, can I have one more, please? Yep, so we have Triumph coming in, incoming, so 7. So I feel like you definitely are getting ready to see the fruits of your labor because you've put in the time, you put in the action concerning what you wanted to do. You've made a choice. And not only have you made the choice, you decided that this is something that you want to move forward on and move forward with. Divine, can you give me a clarifying energy? So we have the strength here, incoming here. We have the star here as well. We have the page of wands here. And then we also have justice. So something definitely seems like it's in order for you, and it all has to do with the decisions and choices that you're deciding to make. I feel like you are putting some sense of purpose, some sort of wish fulfillment, some sort of desire into action, especially with the 8 of Wands, shall we say, with positive movement forward, and the page of Wands here as well. Things that you've planned, things that you've considered, things that you strategize, things that you've thought about. I feel like you're really about to see what is due you. Because I feel like something was always meant to happen, but it was just waiting for you to take action on it. And I feel like you were going to have success with it. But once again, it was waiting for you to take action on it. This type of energy had to be manifested. It had to be created. And unless you said so, it wasn't going to happen. Something was going to remain just in a stagnant position because you didn't take action on it. Yeah. Divine, can I have one more, please? Clarify again. Yeah, so clarifying the strength, we have the 4 of Pentacles or 4 spears in this one. And then we have the King of Swords concerning the star. Page of Wands being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, as well as justice being clarified by the 9 of Wands. So it most certainly seems like you are the only one that possesses the capability to be able to do something. I feel like a lot about you was like really like your strength was really a quiet attribute that really helped you move forward in your life, especially with the star as well as the King of Swords. I feel like you've made concise decisions and you are not overthinking things anymore, but I feel like you are definitely considering yourself above everybody else, especially with the King of Swords, the star, as well as the 10 being the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you most certainly are in spaces where things for you seem to be absolute. I feel like you are taking a lot of risk, and those risks seem to be geared towards what you believe you can do from within. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So there most certainly is hope, tenacity, somebody who has drive, but I feel like the plans that you are putting into action are going to be very, shall we say, abundant for you, very prosperous for you. I feel like there's a lot that you're getting ready to establish. A lot of what you have to do is going to be rooted and grounded in a lot of peace as well. I feel like this is going to be a time in your life where you're going to peacefully be making your money, because how you make your money resonates with you, and you're no longer, going to a place or position and saying, oh, I don't want to be here. And it's like, although you could be grateful, but at the same time, there's something about you wanting more. There's something being more for you out there. And I feel like that's what you are taking advantage of. You're taking advantage of the fact that you are resonating with this positive movement forward energy. But this is based solely on the things that you planned as well as strategized here as well. And then lastly, we have the Nine of Wands concerning the Justice. So I feel like, once again, this is something that only you're able to carry, only you're able to handle. I feel like there's a lot that you've been through, and a lot that you've experienced. And I feel like this is the point of time where you're supposed to receive some sense of justice, where you're supposed to be in a space where you're receiving some sort of recognition and reward. I feel like this is supposed to be a positive time in your life, where, as you see, you're seeing positive movement forward. But not only are you seeing positive movement forward, you're beginning to tangibly see those results in real time. I feel like something was always meant to be that way, and I feel like even when you thought that it wouldn't happen for you, I feel like it's going to happen in the most unexpected ways. Divine, what are the messages here? So we have the Three of Swords, a very interesting way to start out. Divine, Three of Swords here. We have the Two of Cups. Yeah. And tell me about the Two of Cups. So we have the Six of Pentacles. So there's a particular person. It could be a particular person, a particular environment that you're no longer giving to, and it is no longer giving to you. I feel like there's some sort of separation here. This energy, once again, is just reigning strong. Energy of purposeful separations in order to be in a space where you have room to receive what you ask for. Because sometimes, it was just like I was saying in the reading from earlier. Sometimes you're in a space where you have to choose. You have to decide, do you want to do this or not? Because sometimes the way provided for us isn't always how we expect it to be. It can come in the most unfortunate ways, and it can cause us to be in states where there's a lot of confusion. But there's something very purposeful in what has happened to you, or what's getting ready to happen to you. Because what's getting ready to happen to you, or what has happened to you, has positioned you to receive what you've been asking for. Divine, what else is here? We have the Five of Cups. I feel like this is a space where people could grow to be disappointed at the fact that you're no longer there. You're no longer present. You're no longer around. This is something that no longer has your energy. This is something that you're no longer giving to. I feel like you're no longer giving to others. You are now giving to yourself. You're giving back to yourself your sense of purpose, your sense of destiny, what it is you feel you're supposed to do. And I don't feel like you're taking into consideration a lot of what people have to say or think, because this is your life. Divine, what else is here? We have the Queen of Pentacles once again. I feel like, yes, this is a space where you are going to be very comfortable with yourself for the most part. Okay, with the Nine of Cups still at the bottom of the deck. Yep, and last one for this particular energy, Divine. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like concerning you, you're going to eventually be in a space where you're very comfortable in some particular work environment where you're making your money peacefully. I feel like that was the design of something. Something was meant to possibly trigger some type of forward movement in your life, because you were going to remain in a place until you got comfortable somewhere else. And comfortable could be for you looking for another job and going out on interviews, but this is one of those moments where you could be unexpectedly laid off, you can be let go, all of those things, and then you're faced with a crossroad moment, because it's something about sometimes we will not just decide to do. Sometimes we will have to be put in places where we really have to consider what we want to do moving forward. Last one for me, Divine, please. I said one, he gave me two. So 3 of Cups as well as the Ace of Cups. I feel like this is going to be a space where collaborations are going to be very beneficial to you, because I feel like you will actually truly get along with the people that are in this space. I do feel like there will be heavy collaboration energy concerning you as well as others, because I feel like people are really truly going to like what you do. Divine possible outcomes here. So we have the Empress coming out first here. Once again, I feel like people are going to love what you do. People are going to love what you create. Divine, the Empress, as well as the Ace of Cups. People are going to love what you create, love what you do with the Ace of Cups as well as the Empress, as well as the Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. People are really truly going to be motivated and inspired by your ideas. For some of you, what else, Divine? We have the 8 of Pentacles concerning work. This could be concerning a work environment. People are going to love what you have to offer, and I feel like that's the thing that's going to make people want to collaborate with you. And collaboration could just be simply working on the same shift as you, or wanting to be on the same team as you, wanting to be under your leadership. All of those things. What else, Divine? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Once again, so there feels like something is purposeful for someone, or for all of you, really. I feel like we all have a purpose. For some of you all, this is the time for that. Just like birth, for some of you, this is just the beginning. For some of you, this is something that you've been dealing with for a few trimesters. And then for some of you all, your water has broken. And for some of you all, you have already given birth. We all are at different points in the timeline, but we are all on the same path. We are not running the same race, because this is not a race. The race is given to not given to the swift, but it's given to all of those who endure it to the end. Given to those, and those let you know that there's space for everybody. It's given to those who endure to the end, not one. It's given to those who endure to the end. So there's room. There's room. Divine, the Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Swords, so 20 could be significant, and the 2 of Wands. Something it's destined. I'm not even gonna try to make some cute way to say this. Something that you're doing is destined, and I feel like it's the end of a lot of states of confusion. It's the end of a lot of I don't know what to do moving forward. I feel like a lot of you all know exactly what you're supposed to be doing, and now is that time to put that into consideration. If for nothing else, plan for the next couple of months to start this thing. Now feels like the time, but I also feel like now's the time to plan as well. Okay. Well, you guys, that was your reading. Hopefully this message resonates with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you're able to take something from it that you could use. Of course, if there's anything you need from me, you can find those details down below in the description box. And as always, my good people, remember to conquer this day, and see you in the network. Bye, guys.